Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. The action has already started. Now, can they get him away? Oh, super ball! And the cross comes in. Bisek gets it away. He's having a shot! That is decidedly lacking. That is good alertness. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball.
Tries a shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
And he's quick to snatch it back. And it's Timber. And here's Saka. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Zielinski.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he's managed to get free. Martinez. Martinez plays it in.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got...
Great chance! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well,
Oh, shooting chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that.
Pretty robust defending. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Thuram. Luis Enrique. Zielinski. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Trossard. Zubimendi. Looking to play him in. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That's a shade optimistic. He's away! And he has been fouled there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Great chance here from position A1. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. And he's going to Rex. And he's following up! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's really drilled it.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Havertz! He will be livid with himself. Pass isn't the best. Spread out to the left. Back into the middle. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Shot a goal! Oh, the ball. That's another chance! Pass somewhat off target. Martinez.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Inter Milan are still behind as we reach out for half-time. He's on it, can he get away? Not the most accurate pass.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Deep cross. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Martinez! Subimendi. Oh, good-looking ball. Rice. Spread it left. Now Trossard. That is ended up in no man's land. Time and again they are repelled. Zielinski. Barella. He has found the... Can he finish? Rice. And we hit half-time. How would you review the first half?
Inter really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players, otherwise this one's as good as done.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Now it's Havertz. Timber. Aimed beyond the defence, and it's been played through.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And he shoots! No mistake! Looks offside, I think. Yep, the flag is up.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Tries to play it through. Luis Enrique. Enrique climbs up big! Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Oh, such a clever touch. Zielinski. Luis Enrique. And they win it back again.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Calhanoglu. Almost an hour gone. Trossard. Havertz looking understandably energised after his goal. Goes for a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Arsenal find a position of real strength now.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
That is a brilliant interception. Saka is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Sends it crossfield. Over to the left. Now it's Trossard. Well, that has not gone well. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Barella goes steaming forward. Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
It's a mighty effort! Read the delivery beautifully, but got the finish all wrong. Gabriel gets over and intercepts. Not the most accurate pass. Out to the right. That's a good ball out wide. He's being urged to shoot. And he's gone backward here. Tries to pass it through.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
And the pass is intercepted. Knocks it into space. Thuram was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Saka into the last 5 minutes. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Tries to dink it. Chance, surely! It goes to show he is human after all. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Zielinski. Zielinski wins the duel this time. Saka, who's set up one goal so far. There will be a throw-in. Keeper's dealt with that. And that is as far as it goes. Inter Milan suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Inter desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And he's worked it through. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Thuram! Oh, it's fallen loose again! In for the pieces! Goal!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him. Setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Calafiori. Rice. Trossard. Foot in. Luis Enrique. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's fab. Gets his head on it! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Saka. Saka goes steaming forward. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Whistle's gone, that's foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Thuram. That has ended up in no man's land. He is through here. Luis Enrique. Plenty to it. Luis Enrique! He hits the net. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Inter Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Gabriel. Nicely aimed pass. DiMarco, played in with purpose, pass somewhat off target.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's got away, and he's being shifted off it. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Looking for options for movement. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Bastoni makes the interception. And it's Zielinski. Saliba for Rice. Calafiori. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Rice. Calafiori. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, brilliant save under real pressure. Sommer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
He's away. He can run onto that. This looks promising. He's in real chance. Oh, split-second reaction.
Trossard is offering a wry smile there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Havertz! Good stop. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Havertz really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Arsenal have their second corner now. Havertz! He will be livid with himself. Now it's Trossard. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Inter Milan are looking to break at pace. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Well, that pass isn't the best. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Luis Enrique looking to add to his goal. Oh, played through for the wide man. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Serves up across. Timber. Saka. Tries to play it through. The message is clear, none shall pass. And he decides to cross it. Trossard. Pass is just off target.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Havertz. That's a throw. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Thuram.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Luis Enrique. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Inter really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have got another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Inter Milan ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Saka. Time and again they are repelled. And it's Rice. To Havertz. Trossard receives it in a good position here.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish.
And a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
He's very lucky to recover that, and he shouldn't have put himself in that position in the first place.
Saliba cuts out the pass. Çalhanoğlu opts for safety. That's a little off target. It's gone out for a throw-in. Martinez might just make this. Rice. Oh, good spread. Timber. Now Saliba. Oh, it's come loose. He has a look up. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Inter Milan with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. Saka.
Inter have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Played out to the left flank.
La di quest'oggi è di 80.953 spettatori.
Di Marco. Gabriel calmly anticipates. Saka. Plays a sharp little ball here. Cross in, looks like a good one. Saka. Added Subimendi. Threads one in. Now it's Rice. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Sostituzione per l'Inter, numero 32, viene sostituito con il numero 36, Darmian.
Thuram is herring after that one. Now it's Thuram. Inter Milan, perhaps contemplating their next change here. Great vision.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really...
He gets big!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Numero 7, numero 20, numero 23, numero 11. Lasciano il campo per il numero 16, il numero 8,
Rice.
il numero 22, il
Passing
numero
is
2.
crisp and sharp.
Arsenal truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing?
He's got full. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Stood up well to him there. And it's Rice. He's being urged to shoot. Now who's going to be first to this? Looking to play him in. 75 minutes played. Saka. Can he finish? Dumfries. Couldn't squeeze it through. Saka. And that has not gone well. Now that looks a decent ball. And they're quick to get it back. Good ball, good take. And it's Timber. Takes a shot! It's loose. That's another chance! Now that's a real chance missed.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just one down as opposed to two.
So, third corner of the game. Havertz! He has done it! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Sucic gets a foot in here.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Big chance! A real chance and a real let-off. And he was quick to react. We expected better, and so did he. Inter Milan, moments now away from seeing this one out.
Arsenal really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Trossard, Rice, that has been slung wide. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Martinez chasing after it. Timber. Now, can they get him away? And he's running through. Chance for a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
All hands on deck for this one. Opts to play it back. And that will be it. Inter Milan pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
This was a fantastic display, Peter, of expansive football. They stretched their opponents at every given opportunity, and they ran them ragged. It was all highly impressive, and I just really liked what I saw here.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already started here. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Nice physical challenge. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that was vital. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the more productive players around, despite being a defender. When you look at his stats and see his contributions, you can realise how key a player he really is.
Big chance! Goal!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So, a breakthrough already. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Well, that looks a decent ball. Danger averted for now.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Valverde. Oh, he's found support out wide. Çalhanoğlu deals with that comfortably. Sommer is there to clear. And here's Bellingham. He's having a shot! DiMarco. And he's being shifted off it. Mbappe! And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Alexander-Arnold. Barella. He's on it, can he get away? Stood up well to him there. Alexander-Arnold. Spread it left.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it...
And a chance! It's a goal! They are right back in business!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. They were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Madrid grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And Martinez! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's Zielinski. Now it's Thuram. And no, that was never going to make it. Caught offside that time. Aimed beyond the defence. Valverde.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Zielinski. Valverde. Good ball, good take. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Zielinski, and he's got his cross in.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He is through here. DiMarco stood his ground strongly. Chance for a shot! Goal! Inter! And again they hit the front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior! Struck first time. Lacking in accuracy.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
He's picked his way through. Martinez! It's fallen kindly here. Tchouaméni gets rid without sophistication. And here's DiMarco. Shoots!
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Tries to play it through. And that is expertly dealt with. Tchouaméni gets it clear. Great ball if he can get there. Mbappe. And the keeper's there to save. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
This possibly the last play of the half. And the volley. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And that'll be the last act of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And the second half gets underway. And that's put paid to a promising move. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Shot at goal! And it's in! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got 2 strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Played back in. Zielinski. DiMarco providing an outlet on that flank. DiMarco. Hit into the middle. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Well, poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. That's been cut out, well played. That pass isn't the best. Carvajal. Camavinga. And he's had a hit! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? And it's Camavinga. Traoré. Now it's Bellingham. Vinicius Junior! Now who's going to be first to this? Dimarco. Dimarco puts his foot on the gas. Now it's Thuram. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Inter Milan presented with a golden opportunity here. Eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper. Goal! Inter! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
It's in, but only just. The keeper guessed correctly, and the heart-and-mouth moment for the taker.
Inter Milan get themselves into the lead. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Zielinski threads one in. Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Deftly away. That is ended up in no man's land. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Nicely spread. Great vision. Rudiger gets over and intercepts. He's a sharp little ball here. Courtois claims comfortably. Carvajal. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Zielinski. Camavinga. And here's Mbappe.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, what a ball! Inter Milan needed that. They really needed it.
You know...
Goes for a shot! And it's been given away. And again!
Cambio de jugadores.
Corner number 2 then. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Now it's Fratesi. And he's found a way past. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, that's a key interception. Alexander-Arnold receives it in a good position here. Fratesi. Can he get on the end of this? Darmian in acres of space out wide. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's Darmian. Fratesi. Dumfries shapes to shoot! Oh, that is rather wayward. Good running, strong and purposeful. Barella.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And the shots! That's an extraordinary save from Sommer!
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. He's gone for goal!
And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
And it's played in here, and he's straight offside.
Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Mbappe. And that's it. Inter Milan proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. Martinez picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the early goal certainly helped settle everything down, and from there you felt this was always going to go one way. So this turns out to be a very fine day at the office.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And here's Mbappe. And that's a dangerous... Mbappe! And will be quick to recover this. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. He's having a go. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. And Inter now could counter-attack. DiMarco has it in a wide position. Zielinski is wide and looking to... That could spell trouble. And Martinez! It's there!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Vinicius Junior. That's very neat. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Inter Milan looking to pass their way through. Martinez! Decent enough try. Alexander-Arnold. Inter Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Looking to go...
He rises!
It's anyone's ball now. Deftly away. Zielinski. And it's Barella. Now it's Martinez. Foot in. Now then, the ball's come loose. Camavinga with a definite foul there.
That's what the wall's there for, Peter. That's good work.
Good chance here! Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's made its way to him. Goes for a shot! It's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Vinicius Junior demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
That has certainly made things interesting. And Martinez! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Martinez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Eder Militao attempts a clearance. That has not gone well. And it's Barella. And he's managed to get rid. And back to the keeper. And here's Thuram. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Great chance here from position A1.
And it's no surprise to see who's taking responsibility here.
Çalhanoğlu! Inter Milan have their second corner now. Alexander-Arnold clears it away. Bisek. Akanji. Madrid applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
And there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. Back to the keeper it goes. Sommer. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Valverde. And they're quick to get it back. Great ball, and he's Vinicius Junior! He has done it! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Luis Enrique. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Zielinski, well seen, saw that coming. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham, he's shifting through the gears here. Good read, needed to be. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Decent chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Has another go! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Inter Milan have reclaimed it. There's the whistle for half-time. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
And the game has already resumed here.
Inter can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Valverde. And he's gone looking for safety. And that has left him in a heap. That is good alertness. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And now they can clear their lines. Alexander-Arnold clears. And he's managed to get free. He's having a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Corner number 2 then. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. And here's Mbappe, tries a shot! It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, that's well spotted. Carvajal. Valverde. Inter Milan really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. And he's taking no chances there.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Akanji did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Vinicius Junior stood his ground strongly. And no, that was never going to make it. That's a lovely, neat pass. Bellingham. Chance! That's a little off target. Back into the middle. And here's Valverde. Inter Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Well, the defence just...
Vinicius Junior! Oh, well played.
Not the most accurate pass. Valverde. Oh, that is a good...
Real chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Inter Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Looking for the run. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he's got the beating of his man. Bellingham.
And the ball is out of play.
He's only too happy to take that back. Mkhitaryan. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Now there's a fine ball, and a shot! Sticks it away! Again, we are level! What a contest!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Inter really...
Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
The pass has gone astray.
Inter really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Luis Enrique.
Good driving run.
Camavinga. That has been cut short.
And he's had a hit! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Oh no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels. Well, from hero to zero, and a moment that will have everyone puzzled as to how it could have happened.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Vinicius Junior.
That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Luis Enrique. Luis Enrique purring through the shot, surely!
Oh, the ball's come loose here.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Valverde has given away a free kick.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Cleared away. We are into overtime. Mbappe. He's in plenty of space here. Luis Enrique. And that will be it. Inter Milan did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. Your final thoughts, Jim?
It was a very good game, played in the right spirit with a fitting atmosphere, and I think football won this time.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.